Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good, and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into the band known as AngelMaker, with a song called Radiance in the Light of a Dying Sun. It was requested to me by somebody known as Evan Blake, who's been commenting quite a lot since I've been posting Shadow of Intent reactions, so it should be very interesting to see this deathcore band in action. And we are just going to jump straight into it, because why the fuck not? Okay, let's pause it and go back a little bit, man. I'm going to break this shit down. It's going to be great. I literally have my notepad, man. Just because I can. Just because I fucking enjoy breaking down music. Just because it's, like, my thing, I guess. Like phase, and I find myself with thoughts stained of desires unmet. Immersed in gloom, I long for you. I long for you. Frigid feelings fester. For what seems like forever, I long to escape. Get me out. I do need to kind of... no, because I wasn't looking at this, so I wasn't quite sure exactly where we were. Oh, there we go. We're right here. So I find myself stirring. I find myself stirring in a state of melancholy, pulling me down by the weight of atrocities. Leave me be with my hands of destruction. And we'll keep going with that in a bit, but still. The light fades and I find myself with thoughts stained of desires. Many desires, maybe desires of loss, maybe desires of love, maybe desires of just wanting to have sex with somebody or something like that. Immersed in the gloom being like a darkness, a depression, something like that. Longing for you, literally for you listening to the song, I'm guessing. And then the frigid feelings fester. The feelings come up, they fester, they go forward, for what seems like forever, I long to escape. And they want to escape these feelings, they want to lose these feelings of gloom, they want to lose these feelings of whatever they're going through, and whatever feeling they're feeling towards a person, towards us, towards whatever they're going towards. Either way. Let's keep going. Pause it right there for just a second. And now we'll go into that second version. I love how it opened with a fucking breakdown. That was kind of sick, to be fair. Forgot to mention it. I find myself stirring in a state of melancholy, pulling me down by the ways of atrocities. Leave me be with my hands of destruction. The wake of understanding breaks the shores of calamity and slowly erodes for us all to see. The cost of affliction, self-inflicted constrictions. I am bound by these restrictions. As in, they are finding themselves stirring in the state of melancholy. They are being pulled down by the weight of the atrocities happening inside their own mind, most likely. They want to be left with the hands of destruction. They want the wake of understanding breaks upon them specifically. Understanding comes over them in an essence. The cost of affliction, the cost of the affliction towards whatever's happening with them. The self-inflicted constrictions are self-inflicted. Internal constrictions about the things they're suffering with, the darkness, the depression, the darkness going through them, and they are bound by those restrictions. They freeze internally, within deep in misery. The pain devours me, and then we sleep eternally, clawing away, and the solitude consumes me. This could definitely be something to do with being very, very alone, especially with the couple of years that we've had recently. I'm not exactly sure when this released. I didn't check it in the video before we started, but you could definitely put this to the times we've had in the past couple of years, to say the very least. But for me, this speaks very deep to me, as I do suffer with cerebral palsy, so I do definitely feel the pain devour me. Not my internally dying, freezing, that part of me, it's always living in misery, but I'm just having to push through that and get through that and do other things that I want to do. And solitude it's very consuming if you're not careful with it. If you're not really, really careful with how solitude is being, then it's just not really going to help with everything that's happening. So let's keep going. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with the breakdown. Personally, for me, this style, this genre of deathcore, I don't know what about it, but just the way it's made, it's not really my thing. It's not really like the kind of deathcore that I enjoy. I enjoy deathcore much closer to death metal. I much more enjoy Shadow Intent, Carnifex, and so on and such forth. This feels it feels too close to metalcore. Like, you know, like a darker metalcore, it feels too close to that. It should, like, rather than Biofo, which is much closer to death. So that's just my own personal view on it. But I'm gonna keep breaking it down because I've started, so I may as well finish it, man. Vacant of light, show me sun. Radiant, I shall become radiant. As in, there is no light coming in. They haven't seen light in a long time. They want to see the sun. They want to become radiant. They want to become the sun to shine upon them. They want to become it. They want to see the sun. Days in the shimmering pain I spend trying to decipher what is real and what is pretend. So this is a person living within their own mind, within like a locked-in syndrome, but or with a syndrome where they don't want to go outside, or where they're stuck inside because of COVID or something along those lines. And yeah, days in the shimmering pain I spend trying to decipher what's real and pretend, their own mind playing tricks on them, trying to work out what's real, what isn't real, in circles of shame. Alone I waste my days, yearning the time spent in the arms of another, counting the days since we've last seen each other. Indeed, like, wanting to find that person, to hug that person, to be with that person, to have them in your arms, but just to see them in, just to wonder how long it's going to be until you can see them again, that they can't erase the past, and that they wish that love would actually last. And now I know it's too late to say sorry. As in, they know that they fucked up, they know that what they did was the worst thing. They destroyed their relationship, they destroyed part of that, and it just turned into something sorrowful, and something that they're just trapped within. They're trapped within that gloom, that darkness within them, and that's just overwhelmingly crushing them downwards. The lyrical content is fucking amazing, don't get me wrong, but that's just it, man. It's lyrical content. Like, the way the song is just done, it's too I don't know, it's like, just something about it's just not quite right for me. That's just my own personal thing, man. Just what I feel about the music. But if you guys love it, man, that's totally your choice. I'm not going to shit on that, because deathcore's amazing. A lot of deathcore is amazing. Just this specific one is just not for me, man, either way. Let's keep going. Um, that was alright. It was like some parts were too close to metalcore, some parts were very close to grindcore in like a lot of ways. It wasn't quite one cohesive package in terms of what style they were going towards. It was going towards multiple. There were a lot of basic thrash elements built into it too. Rather than going to straight one specific genre, they're like hitting on multiple different genres that's just not quite hitting right for me. Maybe it's just this specific song. Maybe the other songs are amazing for all I know, but this one is just... I think I just need to listen to more of the band themselves and just to see exactly how that is going to help and like how that's going to change everything, and just to see how they've differed and changed as the years have gone by and as things have changed and as they've improved or evolved or whatever else besides that point. Either way, let's go into the very last breakdown of the song. In the moments that are fading, I am feeling them. In the moments we are all screaming internally, I see right through my being. Love, will you please show me? Pressing onward to the setting sun, my heart weeps to find someone. Lonely nights hold me tenderly, left cold to worlds. Then the solo, and then show me the sun. As in the moments that are fading, the moments that are passing them by, they are beginning to go numb. They are internally screaming or being vacant, blank, depressive on the outside. The eyes, other people's eyes go right through them. They don't see anything. They see nothing at all. And they just want love to show them the way, to show them how to move forward, to move on with their lives, to do all of that shit they want to do. As they press onward to the setting sun, into the darkness, into the night, into the depression. As their heart is weeping to find someone, they're just really desperately wanting that love to come back to them. And for the lonely night to hold them tenderly as they're left cold, to wilt, to decay, to keep deep into depression, begging to be shown the sun. And that's fucking interesting. That's such... Lyrically, it's such a fucking deep, powerful song. It could easily be a doom metal song. It could easily work as death metal. It could easily work as deathcore. It works with any kind of genre you really wanted to. It has a very, very emotional, deep bass behind it, and that works really well, and it works really amazingly. Like I said, the song itself is in some ways amazing, in some ways not for me, so I need to listen to more of this band just to see where I kind of fall with them. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do enjoy this song, please drop any comments down below as to what songs you think I would enjoy. If you can think of anything that's a little bit different to this, a little bit closer to like bands I've already mentioned in this video. Either way, have a wonderful day, evening or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.